It's the best ride of the day. Iowa's favorite country, K97. Do not attempt to change the station.
Don't you dare change the station. We are at 25 before the top of the hour. We are at 66 degrees right now in Fort Dodge, and we are about to embark on a journey that no human being should ever have to go on. But we do this on a monthly.
Bi-monthly.
And other things that happen monthly are never fun as well, like, injections and other things. So you can imagine what this is going to feel like. Anyway, it's Thursday from Tennessee. Our buddy Joe Denim on with us. JD, what's going on, my brother?
How's it going this morning, Darren?
I'm doing well. Things are good. Things are rolling here in Iowa, in central Iowa, north central Iowa. I told you, other than still trying to get through this staffing and getting everybody back and so forth. And I got a little boo-boo on my little pinky. Everything's good, everything's good. Hey, you see in the studio there, can you see, I'm trying to do the green screen thing. Can you see the Joe Denim flag?
Yeah, I can see the Joe Denim flag. I like that. You caught me in my Silverado. Had to pick up a new Silverado, a Duramax.
Wow.
I made one mistake. I named her Blanche, like from the Golden Girls, because that's my favorite one. And in the last 3 weeks, she's been rear-ended, and there's a screw loose in the dash. So,
well, that's Blanche.
I wouldn't expect anything else from Blanche. I'm thinking about changing her name to Betty or something, But,
as in White. There you go, man.
Yeah, Betty White.
I've found a network that it's not the game show network, but it's like it, where it is nothing but the old classic game shows. And I have been watching episode after episode after episode of my favorite game show of all time, next to The Price is Right with Bob Barker, which was Match Game.
Okay,
and
yeah.
Betty White was on Match Game quite a bit. And I'll tell you what, I'd forgotten she was a beautiful lady. She was, a very pretty lady.
Didn't compare to Blanche, but she was okay,
Right. Well, who does? B. Arthur. Yeah, you guys can't be doing that. You can't be doing that.
Don't be doing that.
That's B. Arthur for you, though, right?
Yep.
Hey, I tell everybody, but before you come on, as I'm, talking about your Thursday from Tennessee visit with us, as always, you never know what we're going to talk about because we don't know what we're going to talk about. Just jump on the ride, stay on the ride, and hang on, right? Well, right. I got to start off by saying thank you to you because you made me money, and I didn't think it was possible.
I'm glad we went in half on that. How do we make money together?
Well, here's how we did it, man. And I was shocked. I didn't set out to make anything on this, but I did. Okay. Right. So I'm at a charity rummage sale.
Okay.
This is where they're raising money for a charity, right? So they're trying to make all the money they can. Well, I come across one of the tables and I see this hat that I'm wearing, which is a Truck Buddies hat.
Whoa! It's a Truck Buddies Joe Denim hat. Wow! Look at that.
And it had a price tag on it of $26.99.
Whoa, that's a deal.
So I went to the people and I said, "You're really asking $26.99 for that?" And they said, No. We will give anybody $26.99 to take it off the table because nobody's buying anything there. Man, dude, I sat there and I negotiated. I got them up to $42.50.
You got up to $42.50 to take it?
I got the hat and I got $42.50. And I felt bad because they're trying to raise money for a charity. But then when I found out the charity was you, it's okay.
Well, I donate to charity quite a bit. She works down there at the Deja Vu in the afternoon. She's got the 3 to 7 shift. And then Mercedes, the most expensive names come on later in the night. But, yeah, charity.
Yeah, I must be hitting it wrong because every time I've gone, I run into Pinto and Pacer.
I run into the Ford Probe. Don't run into the Probe.
No, that's never a good one. Never.
That's how you hurt your pinky.
That's it right there. But the good thing about the Ford Probe is they'll give you change back. So, hey, man, let's talk about the music that you've been writing and recording this entire pandemic because, unfortunately, so many shows, so many concerts, so many things of entertainment that we enjoy have been postponed. I don't want to say canceled because a lot of them rescheduled to next year, right? But it's given you a good thing. It's giving you a chance to do some songwriting. And I'm just sitting at home one Friday night here a couple of weeks ago, and all of a sudden here comes a text from JD. Dude, I got a couple new songs I'm releasing. Here they are. You got to listen to them. The one that we're going to feature today, dude, that's a cool song. I mean, if this thing isn't going to get somewhere, if this isn't going to say to George Strait, look, you're the king, but move over for a minute.
Move
I don't
over
know
for a
what it
minute,
is.
King. Move over, King.
See, you need to write a song titled that.
Yeah, move, King. Here, King.
Move King.
I was at a restaurant one time, and I said, "This food is fit for a king." And they're like, "Here, King. Come here, King." They kicked me right out of the Texas Roadhouse again.
So, don't you hate it when they do that? I got it.
I do. No, so the song "Let's All Get Along," Nick.
Neck.
I wrote with Nick. You got to put that pause in there. I wrote it with Jacob Martin, one of your Iowa boys. Jacob Martin and a guy named Casey Twisty. He writes a lot of Red Dirt stuff. He's a great songwriter, great singer. And we got together and wrote this idea that has been floating around. Let's all get along, Nick. And it's basically the most serious I could possibly be on the current debacle that we have going on. And it's like, look, our best bet's probably just getting to a bar quick and start drinking and just talk all this out, because it's not that difficult. So that's what
There
it is.
you go. There you go. You know, we've had a kind of a backpedal here in Iowa because our capital city has now closed bars again. So they're in that situation. But now other cities, other communities have not done so. But yeah, man, you know, so let's all get along. Nick. I loved it, man. When I first heard it, I'm like, holy smoke, that has got it. That's going to make it on the chart. Then I listened to your other one, and I kept thinking that you were going to have a reference to Charlie in there. You know, sorry, Charlie, but it's a song called "Starkist," and dude, that is a Joe Denim pure song.
I mean, I think it's like if Kenny Chesney or Kenny Chesney, if Kenny Rogers had The Gambler, I think that Starkist could be my Gambler. You know,
I think it's your signature tune. I really do.
It's prolific. It's you know, the last thing that would pop up in my Wikipedia page. You know, right before I go down in flames.
Dude, you could be the first artist in history though to have two signature songs for two different seasons. You could have Starkist as a normal through the year signature song, and then we already know you've got a holiday signature tune called "Here Comes White Claws."
Yeah.
So, I mean, dude, you're just throwing it out all over the place.
Well, if Starkist became the huge anthem for the rest of the year, I would have one up on Lee Greenwood. You know.
Yes, you would.
I keep saying if Lee Greenwood had a Christmas song to offset that July 4th song, I mean, he'd be busy all year round, you know.
Wouldn't he, though? Wouldn't he? I think that's why he does it, man. He takes the time and he's like, okay, enough. I'll handle the 4th of July.
Hit it. So, yeah, that's all he needs. He takes the rest of the year off. But the whole thing, let's all get along, Nick, is basically just the current topical situation of how to fix everything, because what's going on is crazy. And I just think if we all got in a room or in a bar or a patio or a backyard or your house or your couch and we just sat down and talked it out and had a couple drinks, I think we fix everything.
You know, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not. You know, my dad used to say a lot of great, profound, very, very wise things. And in all seriousness, one thing that he used to say is, when you are angry with someone or they are angry with you and you're in an argument, each of you get some ice cream and then talk, because there's no way you can be mad at somebody while you're eating ice cream.
That's right. You get down there, some Ben and Jerry's, some pralines and cream. What kind of ice cream would you buy me if you got, let's just say you and me had a tiff? I can't figure what we'd argue about, but if you and I were mad at each other, what kind of ice cream would you buy me?
I would buy you, I know you like Ben and Jerry's, but I would buy you Bobby's and Jimmy's. They make one called Nuts and Mud, and I think it would be perfect.
Oh my God, Nuts and Mud. Well, I'm gonna pick a fight with you just so I can taste the nuts and mud. Ice cream.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. Hey man, so let's all just get along. Nick, great song. When it comes to Starkist, I think your fans and people listening to us and watching us would be interested to know that you wrote this in collaboration with your good friend Toby Keith.
So Toby Keith and Scotty Emmerich started that song some time ago, and they played it. It was one of those ones that was played on the front lounge of the bus, and I just was like, I've never, ever got that song out of my head. I said, it's brilliant. It needs to be finished. They're like, yeah, we're not going to finish it. They didn't even put it on their bus record song. It's that kind of out there. So I'm like, I called Scotty and said, look, I want to finish this. He's like, Well, if you want to end your career now, go ahead. So I did. I finished the song, and I sent it to them, and they came back and they went, "This came out better than we expected." So, yeah, Star Kiss is going to be a deep found track. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it yet. I'm sure Amanda has other ideas about it, but yeah, Star Kiss, man, that's a deep track cut. It's going to be great.
Well, and I don't want to go against A1 Amanda because she's
A1. Oh my God, A1! Did she just get a new nickname?
Well, dude, where you been? I've been calling her that for like months now because I call her A1. I call Amanda Adams A2.
I've never heard. Oh,
I call her double A. Remember that? A1 and double A.
Was I drinking when you came up with that?
Dude, it was one of those times when I thought you weren't because you actually said your name without a slur, and I thought, okay, he's good. So okay. Amanda Hale's A1 and Amanda Adams is double A.
Man, I might have to just adopt that. Yeah.
It's easier to keep them straight, especially when they were in the same room, like when you were doing your live from the living room.
I was more confused than Mike Tyson at a Home Depot trying to buy a hibiscus. Can I get a hibiscus? No, it's hibiscus. It's just bad. Home Depot.
So they lit a hibiscus for him and handed it to him. Anyway,
he bit off half the ear or the leaf and
the leaf. So this doesn't taste. This doesn't taste like
Matter and Mike Tyson at a Home Depot trying to buy a hibiscus. I don't understand where this stuff comes from, Darren.
I hope he doesn't watch our videos, man.
Can you imagine? We should have him in the Star Kiss video.
Oh, could you? Star Kiss.
Yeah, it's going to be Star Kiss. But you know what? I really think that he should be in the video. Let's all get along. You know, we can start out him and I being upset at each other, and get him some nuts and mud and a beer, and we'd have some.
By Bobby and Jimmy. That's right. Great. It's beer. Pour the beer over the nuts and mud ice cream. You guys would be like hugging each other.
It'd be greatness. But the thing is, so nobody in Iowa's heard this song. You're the only one that's heard this song, right?
Yeah,
Have
man.
you played it yet?
No, we're gonna play it when you and I are done talking. I think it's a great tune. And again, going back to I don't want to go against A1. Amanda Hale. Mm-hmm. But I'm thinking right here on K97, we got to throw Star Kiss out there, man, because I think it's a great tune.
Okay, well, you talk to her about that. All I do is write them and sing them and come up with them. You deal with her, and I'm okay with whatever.
She handles all the negotiations. You just do the easy part. You write them and sing them.
Yeah, she knows she's going to have to handle bail and lawsuits, so I let her deal with that stuff.
Oh, awesome, dude! Let's get on to backstage backyards. How's that thing going? You're still doing that? I mean, last time you and I actually officially talked like video to video like this, you and I were doing this Thursday from Tennessee every week. Then you got so overly busy. You're like, dude, is there any way we can cut it back to just on first Thursday of the month? Yeah, I understand totally. Let's do that. And you guys, you were telling me then you were booked all the way through like October. I mean, are you guys still rocking and rolling?
We still are. Right now, we're just starting to. The guys are fighting the rain, but we got 12 guys working. Since we've talked, I've had some other big contracting companies call me who are friends of mine. One from Arizona, and he does stuff all over the country. We've actually put another 6 or 8 guys to work for him. They're out in North Dakota right now, and then they're out there till December, and then after December they go to Houston, and it's basically people are starting to reach out and catch on to the fact that we have all these talented people out of work. So I hate to say it, but it's kind of like JOE Denim staffing. We're pointing all these guys all over the country. So now we got a job in Arizona going, we got jobs in North Dakota, and we got jobs in Nashville. And it's the Nashville community, man, reaching out and going, hey, let's work on this until we get back on the road. So it's
I'll tell you what, buddy. You and I talked at the very beginning of this about getting you up here in Iowa to do some of these gigs. Mm-hmm. Landscaping and building and so forth. And it'd be a little expensive to bring your entire crew up here. But now, okay, here's where the monkey has started jumping on the wheel again a little bit, right?
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I gave him a partial banana, and he's going. So up here in Iowa, you are very, very close friends with Jason Brown. Now,
Jason Brown, yes.
Now, how about getting Jason's road crew and his backstage people and get this whole thing going up here in Iowa, man? See?
I say we start building some docks on Okoboji. Let's start there.
Building on the dock of the bay, right there.
Build yeah. If we build it, they will strum. That kind of thing. Yeah. Jason Brown, that's a great idea. I love Jason Brown. I talked to him just the other day. That'd be a great idea. Yeah, we could come up there and we could. Here's what you do: you find a K97 who wants to bring us up there. I know you need some work done. You just had some tornadoes go through there. You need some restoration. Let's figure this out. We'll come up there, and it's just in time for deer season. So, you know, this could be a win-win for all of us, Darren.
You think? You know, you come up and do some deer hunting with where actual deer hunting takes place in Iowa.
If nothing else, I'm coming up to get half of my $42.99 for that hat.
And you're coming up to get a couple of scoops of nuts and bud as well, man. You're going to make it happen.
We'll pick a fight. We'll have some nuts and buds. What were they? Nuts and buds, right?
Nuts and mud. Nuts and mud.
Okay, I'm working on it. I'm seeing it. Well, I want to hear this song. I want to hear this new song I wrote.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't you love to hear it? I know. Wouldn't it be great?
Darren, I think we should all just be able to get along.
Neck. I think we should, man. Hey, before we spin that and let you go, because I know you got to get back to, backstage backyards. You guys are still working. Let's read some of these comments we got going on here. Because, like, there's one from Amanda. Oh, my God. Is that JOE Denim? She hasn't seen you in a while. Yeah, that's A1.
A1.
She needs to change her name from Amanda Hale to A1. And then we got, this is my nephew, Doug.
Okay.
Grandpa would always say, if the toast is burnt, then you know the sun is going to shine. See, my grandpa used to say some weird things. My uncle Seamus was worse, though. I've been saying ever since Brad Paisley's new song, there is no I in beer, right? My uncle Seamus used to say, there is no I in I.
It's true.
Well, it is true when you think about it.
It's very true.
E-Y-E. There is no I in I.
It's pretty good.
Danny says, hey, I like the shades you two are wearing. Thanks, brother. What about the truck buddies hat? What about that? Yeah, buy that. Burnt. Oh, he corrected burnt. He corrected it. Yeah, well, he lives in Minnesota. He's watching.
I want somebody to text in right now and try to spell hibiscus without looking it up.
And you got to spell it just like Mike Tyson would say it.
Yes, spell it like Mike Tyson spelled hibiscus.
Hibiscus. You got to spell it. You got to spell it just like hibiscus.
I love him.
A1's back at it again. She says, oh, my God, you too. Next time I'm going to have to be on live to defend myself. I gave her the link. She could have jumped on it.
She has the link. She has the link. I don't want to hear it, A1.
Yeah, no complaints, man. I sent both of you the link to this. And then Tony. Oh, you remember Tony? I got pictures of you and Tony and her son. I've been meaning to share with you.
Okay.
You were up here many years ago. It's probably 10, 12 years ago. And you were up here with Mark Miller when Mark owned what was called the Roadhouse restaurant. He had Sticks and Stones up here. And Tony was like his right-hand person. And Tony says she has a project in her hometown that you guys can work on. So there you go. You're already getting jobs.
Let's do that.
But Tony sent me pictures of you and her son because you were there actually with Jason Brown performing.
We were at a thing called the Hole in the Wall Pheasant Hunting, and we did a show, I think. I think that's where I met Tony. Yeah, that's great. I love her.
I'm sorry to Tony that I haven't sent him the pictures yet. I will text you those pictures that she sent.
The pictures.
Kimberly, she says, I've been laughing so hard. See, dude, you and I don't even have to say anything. We just click on and just sit like this.
Look at us. Look at us.
Kimberly says, hibiscus.
I think she spelled it correctly, Kim. That's good.
Did she? No, she didn't. She didn't spell it like, see, Dan tried to too. Spelling hibiscus. It's got to be like Mike Tyson. Hibiscus.
Yeah. Hibiscus.
Or hibiscus.
Or hibiscus, like Biscus is a friend. He's addressing. He's like, hi, Biscus.
Biscuits. Buddy, we're gonna let you go. You gotta get back to it. I know. Hey, I'm gonna get Tony to hold to that, getting you guys up here for a project in her town. I think that would be fantastic. And
we'll come up there. We'll knock it all out. We'll do a show. We'll play the new song. I think we can all get along, Nick. And we'll build a deck or a patio or a koi pond. An aquarium. Change the batteries in your aquarium, whatever,
And while you're up here and everybody's doing all get along neck, we'll indulge in some Starkist. And
I'll play that on the piano for you.
Oh, do it. You need to take that song and do me a favor when you get a free minute, which is not often. Take that fantastic song and put it to like a ballad lounge sound.
Oh yeah,
let me do it.
Like the Holiday Inn version.
Right. Only the Holidays closed in version.
you want me to play it on the piano, or would you rather me play it on my organ?
Can you do both? Can you do an overdub?
If I have help. If I have help, we'll get you the organ version.
Oh, I think if we get a few in you, you'll have all the help you need, man.
I love you, Darren. Thank you.
I love you too, buddy.
Spinning it. Let's hear you introduce it like it was #1 for 2 weeks.
Well, but it's going to be #1 for 10 weeks. All right.
Okay, 10. All right. Here we go.
Everybody on the morning train. He is not only a fantastic, prolific songwriter, he is also an amazing entertainer. He brings light to the dark. He brings happiness to the sadness. He brings debt to those with wealth. He is the man that does it all, and his all new song, it's All Get Along Neck by Mr. Joe Denim. Buddy, I appreciate you being on. We're spinning the tune. You take care, and I'm going to send you those pictures from Tony, and you can see the memories of like 10, 12 years ago, too.
And I don't know if I like this once a month thing. We might have to talk more often, Darren. I miss you.
Well, you and I talk quite a bit, but it's not stuff we can share on the air. So.
Yeah, but, genius was created today when we came up with Mike Tyson Matter and Mike Tyson at Home Depot ordering a hibiscus.
And when we came up in Bobby and Jimmy's Nuts and Bud ice cream. Dude.
Nuts and Bud. Did you say Buds?
Mud.
Oh, okay. I got to go. I'll see you soon.
See you, buddy.
See you.
Joe Denim, man. It's so good actually seeing him face to face and talking with him like we have. He and I talk quite a bit, but not to that degree. We're face to face. So good to have seen him. Thank you to everybody who commented and had some fun with us as well. We're going to take a slight break, and when we come back, I am going to spin that new song of his. You're going to like it. It's a really cool tune. I'm telling you, it's going to be nationwide. It's going to be on the charts. It's going to be, I think it's going to be his signature tune, or one of them. So make sure you stay right here. Again, the morning train only on K97.